Us Weekly is reporting that Harry and Meghan are planning a Hollywood comeback. Blah. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. Are you ready for this annoying piece? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get ready. Why, they're moving on from family squabbles. These two are impossible. Oh, are you ready for a rant? I got a good rant coming because we're going to go through this Us Weekly piece, which just dropped, with exclusive sources coming in from Team Sussex, clearly here to Us Weekly, which is, one of the better gossip rags that are out there. And are you ready for their plans? Their year of redemption? Here's their exclusive through Us Weekly. Let's do it. Woo, 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 woo. I'm so excited, Team Sussex. The past year wasn't exactly a banner one for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. In January, Harry's memoir Spare sent shockwaves across the pond, deepening the rift between the prince and members of the family. In May, the Sussexes were accused of exaggerated claims with a near catastrophic car chase. This is a good year-round roundup, and thank you for helping me do it, Us Weekly. Their catastrophic car chase with the paparazzi. And in June, it was revealed Meghan's short-lived podcast Archetypes had been canceled. The couple's partnership with Spotify had dissolved. An executive at the media company labeled them grifters. They were mocked on South Park, Family Guy, as rumors of money woes and marital tension picked up steam. Before the year was out, they made one publication's list of the biggest losers. Well, I like this opening. This really is such a nice year wrap-up of the Sussex crap that we've had to deal with. But here comes the spin, guys. But it looks like 2024 is already off to a better start. In mid-December, Harry saw a landmark victory in one of his phone hacking lawsuits against a group of British newspapers. He was awarded 180, which was a small cry from what he actually asked for, and he did not win all his charges. But nice misleading spin there. Sources tell us lucrative offers have been flooding in for him and his wife, and that despite being tested, their marriage is stronger than ever. So they're acknowledging it's getting tested. Whoo, interesting. And you were offered some of these brand deals until they were like, actually, no, we want to go with the Royals instead. But again, good spin. They're spinning us right round. Harry and Meghan are in extremely high demand. Oh, this is right. This is joyful for a holiday. Are you guys enjoying this joyful holiday treat that we've been given by us? It's like a wrapped up, sarcastic present. Let me try and read that again with a straight face. Let's see if I can do it. Ready? Acting. Harry and Meghan are in extremely high demand. Noting that the duo are being courted for speaking engagements, business collaborations, and entertainment gigs. Oh my God, that's the best they could come up with. This is like such like a D-level celebrity. Any name of a celebrity can go to a Comic-Con, can go to a gig, can be tied to some business venture that hopes you'll give them a little bit more clout than they currently have. They're also thinking of moving from Montecito to LA to get closer to the action in Hollywood. Adds a second source, Harry and Meghan think 2024 will be the year of redemption. Now, it's interesting. Redemption implies that, like you are owed it, right? We're going to finally be due. That's not happening. You need to apologize and take accountability before you're ever going to get any official redemption. Because you weren't wronged. You weren't wronged. Were they wronged, audience? Can you back this up? How were they wronged? How were they a victim? I can't listen to the whole 10 seconds. It's an exciting time for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. According to the second source, Meghan's team has been turning down offers left and right. They're actually been shocked by how popular she is. Her team has never seen anything like it. She has a few projects pending, says the source. And the Suits alum may also be working on a big media deal. No, keyword there, may. May also be. It's a lot of speculation here. The second source says Meghan is being approached about everything from film roles, porn, to multi-billion-dollar endorsement deals with fashion and beauty brands that they then were like, actually, no, we want that girl from The Crown instead of you because she seems more like Kate Middleton and that's more what we're going for. But her focus remains on I can't say that word, Entrepreneur, I finally got it done. Philanthropy, there it is. People like to make fun of my dyslexia. And giving back. Harry, 39, and Meghan, 42, launched their Archewell Foundation on 2020 with a mission to facilitate cultural change. The source says Meghan is currently laser focused on the foundation and that everything she considers must fall in line with an Archewell initiative. Meaning we got to have some bread on everything. I need everything, all my bread to be buttered if I'm going to be involved in anything. If I'm not making some dough under the record, I'm not getting involved. That's how I read that. On December 11, the organization announced Meghan had debuted the Welcome Project, which supports women-led programming for recently resettled Afghan women. And we looked at that. I don't know how much I buy that. Like, okay, there's like sewing clubs they've set up. How popular are they? I don't know. There's also talk that she's resurrecting The Tig, the lifestyle blog she ran prior to marrying Harry in 2018, while the second source maintains that conversations around the blog are ongoing. First source says the plan is to relaunch The Tig bigger, better than before. I hear conflicting reports about that. I've heard people saying, no, she doesn't want to go back and doing things she's already done. She doesn't like that. She wants to do bigger, better, like be president, then go back and do The Tig. But then I keep hearing this rumor that The Tig's coming. The Tig's coming. You'd think it would come already. So I'm starting to lose faith in The Tig actually being a thing. We'll see. Our return to acting is never say never. Possibility too, says the first source, especially given the recent resurgence and popularity of Meghan's long-running legal drama Suits after its Netflix that hit new ratings in July. Sources say there's talk of a reunion similar to the Friends special that aired in 2021. I knew it. I told you. And I would not be surprised for a Rachel Zane spinoff. Meghan's been tight-lipped about potentially revisiting the series, but there's hope that if the timing is right, something can be worked out. Adds the second source, Meghan would consider it. There have already been discussions. But the source adds Meghan is currently 100% more interested in directing and being behind the camera. 2020, she and Harry signed a deal with Netflix worth a reported $100 million. So far, Archewell has produced the couple's Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan, and Harry's Heart of Invictus. This August, they acquired the rights to Meet Me at the Lake, which Netflix gave to them. They didn't acquire anything. And will be adapting the romance novel for the streamer. I can't imagine a more perfect partnership, the book's author, Carly Fortune, said of the news. I'm sure she's regretting a little bit now. Harry is just as busy. This reads like one of those like annoying family Christmas cards where it's like everyone's just over exaggerating their year with a bunch of weird little details that clearly aren't as good as they're saying. Is anyone else getting this? Harry is just as busy as his wife with another book on the horizon. He signed a 4-book deal with Penguin Random. Oh my God. That's the first time there are 4 parts to Spare coming. I didn't realize that. He still has so much more to say, says the second source. Despite Spare breaking first-day records, Harry isn't interested in writing another tell-all. Okay, well, what the hell's he going to write? We're going to hear a fiction from Harry? I mean, that's what Spare was. Harry and Meghan want to go in a different direction. They've said what they needed to say with regard to the royals. They're moving on. They're both being highly selective about what they say yes to. Sure. There's this perception that Harry and Meghan have been snubbed in the entertainment industry. If this isn't Meghan's team talking, I don't know who is. Let's try to correct it. They're not being snubbed, but the way they see it, they're choosing quality over quantity instead of grabbing every opportunity that comes their way. Oh, thanks for the clarification and the spin control. They've taken the bumps in the road in stride. Harry and Meghan feel like everything with them is always blown out of proportion. They try not to let the noise affect their lives. If anything, the criticism has only brought them closer together. They are stronger than ever. When they're not working, they enjoy date nights at their $14 million Montecito home and being hands-on parents to Archie and Lilibet. They try not to rely too heavily on nannies, but they use them a lot because the kids are never there. Says the first source, Harry and Meghan spend plenty of time outdoors, hiking with the dogs or kicking a soccer ball around with the kids. They also like to host dinner parties at the house and just kick back and binge watch shows. Must be nice to not have to have any care in the world like the rest of the world, who literally has to fight and pay, scratch and work to get the lights on at their far from $14 million homes. Oh, but you got it so tough, Meghan and Harry. Couple will be spending Christmas at home. Oh, there we go. So the sources are saying they're not going there. With friends and Meghan's mom, Doria. They'll be cooking, playing games, and swapping gifts. They have a tough time trying not to spoil the kids too much. They talked about the camera, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, over the UK, Kate and William will head to the royal family, as we just confirmed, over on Planet. And as us previously reported, Meghan and Harry reached out to King Charles to wish him a happy birthday, but sources say the relationship between them is strained. There's no communication. According to the first source, Harry was pleased he connected with his father. He and Meghan want to have more contact, of course, because they helped the brand. They're hopeful things will heal in time. Heal from what? From you burning them. Yeah. I mean, that's what? Redemption from what? All these like little telltale things are so obvious that they know they're the problem, but then they play like it's no big deal. We're picking and choosing our projects. We're stronger than ever. It's not that we're being snubbed. Get it right. And what's so sad about this magazine, to keep it honest, this is a magazine that's you'll see at the grocery store or whatever, and people will buy this. And this will be what people assume is the news about Meghan and Harry. This has always been what it's like. Everything's careless. There's no problems. And we're okay. We're not trouble. Blah, 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 blah. But we all know better than that. We all know better than that. And that's the problem here is this PR machine still out there churning this up for people who don't find us on YouTube. And it's frustrating because the reality is not what they're trying to say in this magazine. This is absolute damage control, spin, PR spin, like crazy. And this isn't family squabbles. This is drama you started. You started it all. There was no need to put any of it out there. You're the only one complaining. I've never seen them complain about you. You have publicly complained about your family often, over and over and over, and they're a family that doesn't like to be talked about. You caused it, you douchebag ginger. I mean, but we're moving on from the squabbles, the family squabbles. How about you owe them an apology? The hell is in these two's brains? I want to hear what you think. What's in their brain? What's in their head? What do you think? Meanwhile, hit that subscribe, hit that bell for all alerts, smash that button, the like button, and so on, because you're not going to miss our 12 guests of Christmas. That's right. Over the next several days, 12 days, we will be having guests coming into the studio via Zoom, etc. Special guests. You're not going to miss it. So much fun. Either tomorrow or starting on Christmas, depending. Our guests will be here over the next 12 various days, some weekend days, but most of the weekdays. And it'll be after Christmas through New Year's. But we've been pre-taping a lot of fun stuff. You're not going to miss our 12 guests. Some really fun stuff, surprising stuff too, guys. So stay tuned. Well, I'll be out for the holidays with my family. We've banked up a lot of stuff for you to enjoy while you're in between your festivities. Hope you'll keep watching, and I appreciate you guys so much. What a wonderful year it's been here in Popcorn Palace, and I cannot wait for 2024, and we will not let these types of puff pieces continue to go out there without this kind of commentary. So if you like it, hit the button. Stay tuned. Appreciate you guys all so much. Have a wonderful holiday. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll be back soon live. Enjoy the videos we have prepped for you coming up.